You can quit your job, especially if it makes you miserable. It makes you unhealthy because life is really uncertain. It's short, it's just uncertain. This last week itself, 20th of July, okay, sorry, 22nd of July, in the morning I got news an acquaintance passed away. Okay, this is a person that I've met a few times, and we have chatted about business, about real estate. He's only 38 years old. Morning, at night went into the hospital, complained of chest pain. 2 a.m. I think passed away. Okay, 22nd of July. He left behind children, young kids, 2 kids. So that is not the only case. These days I'm still getting like news like people pass away very young, 37, 31, got cancer, 30 years old pass away, some even 20 plus. So what I'm saying here is that if really your life, your job is making you miserable, just let it go. Okay, that's exactly what I did last year. I was really not happy. Yeah, I know each time, right, when I focus, I can actually earn money. But the thing is that the money also is spent to temporarily relieve myself. That doesn't sound right. Relieve myself. Okay. I mean temporarily like a band-aid, just to make myself happy for that moment. Because I will be focused on job, earn the money. Because the money to pay the bills, and then to go for holiday just to calm myself, to make me feel better. But each time it doesn't. I know money you can earn one. It doesn't make me feel better. It just makes me feel more empty, more hollow. And when I actually this kind of stressed out, right, I tend to spend money, not just go on holidays. I spend money buying a lot of things just to make myself feel happy. Things that is useless, things that is based on money, like toys. I love toys. I really love toys. I love comics. I love this kind of art stuff. But when I get stressed out, right, I want that company. I want the friends together. So I will just buy without thinking of why am I buying. I want the company. I want to be among friends. Is somehow it's a coping mechanism for me. So I realized that the job, right, how it makes me very sick is that every day I don't feel like going to work. It got to the very bad that when I left my banking job and went to a new one, I only lasted 3 months because every single day, right, I really dread going to work. And I know telling my parents will make it worse, especially my mother. My mother will tell me, Kenny, everywhere is the same one. Just be patient. But here I am actually suffering, And then they'll ask me like things like, how are you going to pay your house? Yeah, I got 2 houses. Now I got 1. So in the end, I just can't take it anymore. I just quit. And this is not the first time, in my life. I tend to like keep it to myself very too long that I just explode. So it's really not good for health. What I want to share with you is that if the job actually making you miserable, please quit. Some of us, like my acquaintance, did not get that chance. Okay, the chance was robbed from him at 38 years old. He's just seeing the company growing up, getting more and more stable, and that's it. That's the last of him, So I hope it gives you the chance to reflect on your own life, on what you want. The situation will never be perfect. I can tell you that. I quit when I've laden with debts. I was so laden with debts, and I didn't earn money, in that year, last year. But didn't earn money. That the stress, right, is not from the job. It's really not from the job. It's going. It's the thought that you do not have a choice. You know, that kind of feeling. That kind of feeling of hopelessness. Yeah, that's the word, hopelessness. So that's why I just quit. If it's either that or I die inside there, or get more and more sick. So after I quit, right, I feel much better. Yeah, it's not that immediately after I quit, I went to another job or I got something that's waiting for me. No, my savings was not very low. I don't have any job. I don't know what to do. I just allow myself time to actually reflect and relax. But of course, I told my parents I got something to do lah. Because in the moment you tell them you got nothing to do or you don't know what to do, they get worried. Which I also need to. Sometimes when it's not that parents out there, if you are listening to this, especially the boomer parents, if you are listening to what I'm sharing with you, it's not sometimes it's not the children don't want to talk to you. The more we talk, right, the more you get worried. You get worried, you can help, never mind. But there are things, right, especially you cannot help one. You need to let go of your children. I know my father always tell me, until you become a father, then you know. I cannot lah. Even though I'm not a dad, and I don't think I will ever be a dad, I realize that sometimes, right, you need to let the person actually experience it. You can just give guidance, but if the person need to experience it, then the person has to experience it. Okay? Yeah, I understand how it feels like to see your children struggling and suffering, but you cannot do anything. As a parent, you feel like you're a failure, right? No, I don't think you're a failure. The fact that you actually care make you already much better than most of the parents out there. It doesn't mean you can actually give birth to a kid, or you can actually make a woman pregnant. You can be a father or mother. It's much more than that. Okay, it's much more than that responsibility. So rest assured, you are already much better than most of the people out there as a parent. Okay, what I think you can do is to actually just like talk to your son or daughter. If you need anything, daddy is here. If you need anything, mommy is here. Just please don't do anything stupid. Okay, don't go and do anything stupid. Don't go and unalive yourself. I'm just saying hypothetically. If you feel that you cannot talk to me as your parent, you need someone professional or someone third party, just go and talk to someone, your friends, or if you need a therapist to talk to, go and talk to. Okay? No money, never mind. Mommy and daddy give you money, go. We won't ask you about anything. So you need to give that safe space for the child to actually learn how to grow, because they are going to be their own people. They are no longer the kid that you babysit. Although I understand as the children grow, there's different sets of challenges. So last time, right, when they are baby, you can take care. You can carry them, pull them away, cane them, scold them. But as they get older, then the challenges are all different, right? The challenges, life comes to them at a different way than life comes to you at your time. Okay, time changed even faster these days. So what we are facing and what you are facing may not be the same. In fact, a lot has changed because last time got no internet. So now things have changed. Maybe your approach also need to change. Okay? Yeah. Because kids nowadays, I don't know, people nowadays, I find that they are more easily agitated, They are more emotional and easily quite rash decision. That's my personal observation. Okay. Oh, low power. Okay. So I'm not trying to tell you how to parent, because I'm not a parent myself. But what I am is also a son. Alright? And sometimes I wish that these are the things that I can actually tell my parents. But I don't want to lah, honestly. I don't want to confront that lah, that uncomfortable situation. I would rather like I change the way I approach things, you know. But one thing I will do actually is to tell them that if I need help, I will let you know. Don't need to be so overbearing. No need to be so worried. Okay. Well, parents being parents, you tell them don't worry, they're more worried, as long as they see results. Okay. But this is one thing I will tell. Nowadays I also talk. I will ask, Dad, it's okay, don't worry. If anything I need help, I'll let you know. That's all. So I think that's all I want to share for today. The point here is that work is changing. If the work is actually affecting your health, affecting your well-being, please quit. Okay. Second, if you quit and people, especially your loved ones, don't understand, your parents don't understand, perhaps you can sit down and let them know that this is how the way you want to be and the challenges are different. Third, if you are a parent watching this or listening to this, understand that the times have changed from your time. Every generation will face their own challenges. Perhaps this time you can be the first one, you can be the one that is first one to open your mouth and ask and tell your kids that Mommy and Daddy is here. If you need to talk to us, let us know. Okay? If you feel that you can't talk to us, you don't want to talk to us, please find someone. And if you got no money to go to find someone to talk to, some professional to talk to, let us know. We will pay. And we promise we will not ask a single question about the session. It's between you and the professional. Okay? So that's it. See you next video.